What's up, boys? Today I'm going to be checking out the new Eldritch Realms expansion for Age of Wonders 4. So I'm setting up a little bit of a realm here. I'm doing continents because I think I have some sea stuff that I'm going to be grabbing later on. Of course, the new Umbral Abyss stuff. And then I guess Wondrous Pass because Ancient Wonders are kind of cool. You get more stuff to explore and kill and loot, so I guess that's good for now. And then I've got SQUIDFACE McCaster ready. I can show the stuff that I'm trying out here. There's some new models here, I guess. And then there's these new specializations for the Mystic faction. So Attunement is, I think, a caster slash buffer, maybe? And they redid the Astral Echoes. They don't give you income anymore. They're their own resource that you can use to empower your spells, I believe. I'm going to be trying Potential. I believe that is a pretty strong caster. It won't let me hover over that. Okay, there we go. You get this new overcharge mechanic where some of your spells will be empowered every once in a while. You can apply dissonance on hit with some of your units, and then you can detonate that with your overcharge spells for even more damage. There's also a new summoning school that sounds pretty cool as well, but I'll be trying that at another time. And then over here, I'm not exactly sure what I wanted to do, but I think I'm just going to grab that to get a ton of mana over time, and then that to make my casting even more efficient so that I can just absolutely spam spells here. And there's actually unique units for each of these new Mystic specializations now. The tier 3 unit for each one. So the summoning one has a summoner. The one that I'm going has this new Spellweaver guy. He gets 5 combat casting points every turn for each of these. So if you take like 4 of them into combat, that's an extra 20 casting points every turn, which sounds really cool for a cast spamming dude. And then I also can just make my dude a Wizard King, even though I'm going for the Eldritch Sovereign, of course. You can only use that once, but with like 3 or 4 of them, that's a ton of extra spells. So yeah, that's probably the main reason I wanted to go here. And then the other one gets the standard guy who you already had before the patch. So yeah, just going to cast a ton here. And then I think I'm starting with Evocation because Fulmination's a pretty good spammable low tier skill. It's only 10 mana, 15 points. And it does some okay AoE damage with a chance to electrify. And then the lightning focus, since I'm going to have a lot of battle mage units, that'll give them some extra damage and electrify. And then there are some new tomes actually. There's the tentacle thing. Actually, I could show them off of this thing. Let me see. So I think I'll grab Tentacle as my second one. I can give them a chance to constrict on hits, but I want to get the spell stuff going later, or early on, I mean. And then that building would be somewhat helpful. Summoning Tentacles would be kind of useful. And Manifest Tentacle also sounds cool. There's also Corruption at tier 3. I don't think this one actually would help me that much, but the Throne of Insidious Whispers would be kind of nice. An extra 15 mana and 20 of each casting points for every city that you have that constructed in would be pretty solid. But I don't think the other ones help me too much. I already have a major race transformation in mind with one of the Astral Tomes whenever I cast spells. And then there is also the Cleansing Flame over here, which is based on burning and converting your burning into a new cleansing flame thing, which will dispel enemies' buffs and your own debuffs, as well as doing the standard damage. But that's hopefully enough. So of course I'm going Eldritch Sovereign. He costs a bit of extra mana, but he has some cool and unique things. They have access to rituals, and you have to enthrall the population in order to get the resource for that, I believe. And I've already got this all set up. He's nice and pretty now. Oh, I forgot about the weapon actually. Physical delirium. 90% chance for insanity and big debuffs. Oops. Blight inflicting decaying and poisoned? That sounds extremely useful. And it has 8 range. Let me see what the special abilities are. Economic style is 200 knowledge. That sounds pretty nice. Havoc is fire with a negative status. That sounds really cool as well. Eldritch phase would be pretty useful. So this one just seems to be flat damage, although it's multiple different types. Astral Wisp. It seems like each of the rituals also has some passive bonuses to you as well. I think I probably just want one with some cool effects on hits. Knowledge would be kind of nice, but random status effects for every single hit sounds way too cool to pass up. Oh, you also get the abilities down here. Damage to adjacent units. That's the basic attack. Blight Rebuke. Okay, I guess it's just basic damage. I'm gonna try the Havoc because the random effect sounds cool. So here we go. SQUIDFACE is ready to start. So the main thing I wanted to do here is there's a tier 4 Astral Tome that gives a permanent buff, and whenever you cast a spell in combat you get this ramping bonus where enemies will take damage at the start of their turn. So I'm just going to be spamming a ton of spells and deleting them with that, hopefully. And then another tier 4 tome, one of the somewhat new ones, but not in this expansion. The Fey one will cause a lightning storm that also debuffs enemies' lightning and ice resistances, which would be quite nice for all of that. Oh yeah, I forgot the race stuff. I wanted to go pretty defensive here, so when they stay together they'll be a lot more defensive. Bit of extra HP for 1 point, and then 20% accuracy since I'll have a lot of battle mage units. And we start with Fulmination and Cosmic Ablation, so single target and AoE. Oops. So research, let's grab Lightning Torrent, I think. Oh wait, that's the world map spell. I probably won't be using that much currently. I don't know that any of those are super useful. Is there a charge unit? I'll just grab, I guess, some of those. And then early on I probably want some production to get my other buildings out faster. I would take 1 farm, which would take 3 turns to boost it, so I'll just go ahead and grab that. So we have a 300 army, bunch of melee stuff with 1 archer. What's my... oh yeah, I have some items, don't I, from the one thing. What did I get? I guess nothing I can equip. And then he starts off with Eldritch Mind Control, 90% of mind controlled. Eldritch Phase. So he does get them even though he's a big Cthulhu guy. Negative shock resistance. So I have, oh, I have 2 units. Wow, okay, that's going to be rough. Let's see if I can make anything here. Probably an Arcanist. What do these guys have now? They still have a 90% chance of sundered resistance. That's kind of nice. These guys have the dissonance on hits. That'd be pretty helpful. I am not sure if I want to fight anything with 2 guys right now. 280. I guess if I spam Fulmination, I should be fine. And I can probably pull my scout in as well to help out a little bit here. I'll go with him to save my leader some movement points here. I mean, the AI handles it pretty easily anyways. Entwined Protector at tier 3 shield units? That might have a pretty high upkeep cost. 20 gold, I guess that's fine. That will be actually very good for me. He'll buy some time for my spells to do work. And I gotta level up off of that. There's a lot of different sovereign stuff and signature hero skills as well for them. So these seem to have passive benefits as well. Oh, I can just grab that anyways. I guess it's just the starting loadout. 90% chance of morale and stun. Imperium and casting points. That looks pretty good. Just seeing what I want to try and unlock. There's so much new stuff, man. Tentacled Escape. Channel power 50% until the end of the current turn. That would make him stack dissonance as well. That would be pretty cool. Probably not. Magecraft might be okay. 10 casting points. With a... I can't see what the cooldown or anything is on that. I think that's all pretty normal. Overcharge cast is probably new for the sorcery thing. I think that's all the same. So it looks like most of this stuff is up here under the Eldritch Sovereign area. Let's go ahead and grab that. I don't know if I'll be casting it any. Grab my... I can't see which tile he's on. Okay, right there. And then I can move the scout a little bit more to see stuff. Doesn't seem like there's anything else to fight here. Is there anything I can really even do here? Clairvoyance? I don't know if I want to waste that. Draft? Look around with the scout a bit. It looks like there's an infestation up here. Brigand camp. Can I see that yet? Doesn't seem like it. Primal Charger. That actually should be pretty easy with the Protector guy now. Let's see, if I can get close to that, then I can pull it in with the scout, but there's some mountains there. I don't know if I can really go around them though. Spirit Wolf and some hawks. I think I need to get a bit closer, but it's hard to tell with a white banner actually. That might not have been a good idea. Can I change the banner's appearance? I don't think so. Oh well. I think you have to be like 2 tiles away to get pulled in. I legitimately can't tell. It should be close enough though. Yeah, there we go. Let's go ahead and fight that. So we have 3 melee and a ranged. The most threatening is the chargers, I think. Oh yeah, I can't cast on the first turn either. Let's say 4 range, 1, and 8 range. I probably just want to move back a bit so that I'll have more time to spam spells on them. So let's just head back over here. That heals all units. Wow, that's pretty crazy to get for free. Alright, now I can start blasting them. Oh, I forgot the scouts that I used to pull me in, so I can start blasting them with Fulmination. Although I only have 39 mana. Oh well. Maybe I can do some work with the Electrify procs. Looks like 2 of them. Oh yeah, the first one is overcharged, so I get some bonus damage there. So let's run these guys away to make sure they don't die. Have everything grouped around that guy, and then I can top them up before the fight starts. Just cheese him down with spells. Oh, they have some sort of corpse eating. Okay, I guess they're all fully healed. But some of them have Electrify. It's interesting, 3 of them are going for the scout. I can probably take them head on with all of the damage already now. How close does this guy have to get to hit the polearms? I guess he can't even get close, even with 8 range? Oh, that's a full action, isn't it? For 3 action points, that's why. I guess I could probably phase over here. Can I see, like, how many grids away I am? Probably like 1, 2, 3, 4. So I don't actually need to get that close to him. That was like 4 over there, so that should easily be close enough. I can do that and start blasting him. Oh, I guess you can't actually apply that many status effects since it's only 1 hit each time. And then I'll have these guys out front, since they are a pretty tanky tier 3. Do I need the fulmination again? Probably not. Those should be pretty easy to kill. So I can look for some long range hits with this guy. I can almost kill that already. Range on that is 4. Just go there, I suppose. Oh yeah, I guess I could probably use the Cosmic Ablation to detonate Dissonance if I really want to. I think I'll probably just keep letting them come to me here. Just weaken him a bit for the melee to finish it. Oh, it bugged out my combat speed for some reason. No wonder it seemed so slow. That was supposed to be permanently on. Yeah, there we go. That should speed things up a bit. Do I go for a mind control? 73%? That's probably a better unit. And then... oh, it resisted. I can flank with those. 18, 18.
What?
Probably save some mana here. They shouldn't have too much damage left. That's a lot of resistance. And a tier 3 item. On to blizzards, 1 hex, sustained damage. Decent amount of resources.
Hmm?
Let's see, I have 17 with the hoarder thing. Am I getting mana from that? It's for having them in your inventory, right? And where were the items that I got for free? Huh? So tier 3 would be 5. I thought it was for unequipped items. I don't know. Maybe it's just for any of them that you own? Let's see, I have a free province. What will I want next? Maybe more production? I guess I'll get a farm to start working on those things. Let's see, if I go for one of those, I can get some extra gold income as well. I can't zoom out for some reason. It's gold vein and something else, I don't know. $400, a young fire dragon. That'd probably be doable if I spam spells, but I'm kind of low in mana right now. So I guess just, well, if I get one more farm, that'll be boosted and that would be pretty helpful. Didn't I just get one? Why isn't that boosted with one farm? Oh, crap. I didn't notice it was a hut. Oh, that is not good. That is really not good. Oops. That was a mistake. How long does it take to change that? 3 turns? Could go quarry or mine. Yeah, quarry's probably better at that point. I guess I will get that since it's kind of hard to get farms anyways. Oh yeah, I'm making some units as well. buff up my army a bit. What is that? A knowledge stash? It's not too bad. That guy got hurt a bit. Arcfire sword. Yeah, why do I only have city income? And why are items not increasing it? Am I not understanding what Artifact Hoarders does? Shrug. So another level, we can get a bunch of different rituals. Damage equal to 20% and lose status resistance. Could get Eldritch Influence. Can't really move anymore. Evoker has Chain Lightning. It's kind of cool. Ciphers of Dissonance would apply to my root dude and allow him to apply Dissonance. It's kind of cool. Could give me a bit more damage. I don't think I want to cast any of those. Arcanist is ready. Neutral Sorcel. Eldritch Rite of Delirium. I'd lose 2 thralls but gain some extra relations with them. I have to sacrifice population on them to get that, so it kind of costs the same thing, I think. 200 I don't think does that much anyways. That's pretty easy. Combat spell reduces the cost of all others by 25%, sure. So that makes a fish farm? Does that count as a farm? A dredger quarry? Yeah, I totally forgot you make huts on some of the terrain. 5 turns? Did that slow down? I don't know, man. My base is so slow right now. If I get 2 quarries, I could build that for a lot of production. Might want to save that one for the gold mine, though, for something else. But I also need population, man. See, did that count as a farm? Yes. Okay, nice. Can't even reach him. Lesser Storm Spirit? What is that even from? Charge Strike. Costs 8 mana, that's kind of expensive right now. I guess I can use that to pull me in. Oh my god, I can't even attack it. Those would be a bit rough right now. Those would be extremely rough right now. A Mage Bane? Yeah. Six Allegiance, but I'd lose all of my mana. 61 gold isn't too bad. I'd lose 2 Thralls. I think I would give up the gold out of those. There's like nothing I can even fight over here. This map is so awkward, it seems like. Kind of in the corner right on the water. Bunch of bad terrain right on top of me. Guess I'll take my hero over here somewhere. Gold stash. Keep them close enough that they can assist each other. Watchtower, I can check that. Why is he not moving? Oh. That's right, the Storm Spirit. Forgot about that. I don't think that's really gonna help me that much. I could evolve it. Shocking Phase. I think I'd rather have the mana right now, to be honest. Lightning Focus, that would be pretty nice. Arcane Inspiration. Sounds interesting. I don't know if it's any good, and losing 25% production right now would be pretty terrible for me. Production, that could be helpful. So we can get gold or mana. Let me get a bit more mana first. I'm gonna try and take this slow to see what the infestation is. Pirate Cove, I probably can't even reach that right now, since I don't have the seafaring stuff yet. I need 2 turns to get it. What is that? Oh. Oh yeah, I think if you trade with them, it slightly boosts their, like, favor or something. 15 mana is kind of expensive. Oh, you pay on the right. 12 gold for 15 mana is kind of nice. Let's get the ciphers out, I guess. 90 and 90. Not a very action-packed start. Sorcel seems desperate. 157 gold. I'd lose 2 thralls, but gain 6 allegiance. I don't know, I feel like gold is the easiest to sacrifice. Bolstered defense on a free action. Pretty strong buff for animals and plants, that doesn't really help me though. 1 retaliation. Another druid and disdain. These seem pretty terrible. I guess I could grab that. 250, I can do that. But I'll need some units for him.
Mm-hmm.
Guess we need some more Arcanus. And what do I want now? Oh, I can get a territory as well. Probably want the quarries. Then I can go that for a big production boost. It's gonna take a while though, I'll grab some gold first. Oh, I can get seafaring pretty soon. And then probably take care of that. Or they could come at me and probably wreck me. So a hero with the lightning bolts. 2 supports. Bannerman, they have AoE healing, don't they? Yeah. My strategy won't work super well against that. I need to funnel them in somewhere. And then AoE with that plus fulmination together, I guess. What's the range on the wand? 6, that's pretty good. I'll just keep a defensive position here. I don't think I can really do much until they get a bit closer. I could move this guy up a bit to start sniping some, maybe. What is that? On fire? Probably best just to keep him safe. keep the defensive tactics going. The Bannerman will just heal up the damage if I waste my overcharge now. I can't start hitting them with that. It's probably the only thing that can reach from here though. Yeah, there's nothing else to really cast. See, I could hit 3 with Fulmination. I'll want to stack up some Dissonance first. These guys can sunder resistance a bit, but would take huge retaliation. There's a chance of slow, that's not super useful. 53. Probably not. Doesn't really hit that hard though. I can charge strike them. Actually, I could run away to take a free hit, I think. And then charge back in. Oh, he doesn't even have the area of control there. I can still charge in for bonus damage. I can probably just snipe that guy and then detonate the Dissonance with Fulmination on the AoE over there. He has 5 stacks, I think. That's really small font. So I'll go ahead and try detonating that. 20. And it got him. Let's move these guys out of range a bit. Maybe I move those there and then heal up right at the start of the next turn. It's probably good for now. Oh yeah, the mind control, oops. .22 retaliation. Guess I'll take that first and then heal up. Then I can stack Dissonance on that guy and then detonate that again with Fulmination or a big nuke from Cosmic. It's pretty hard to see how many there are. 5 times, so 20. Need to do a bit more damage to him. I guess I'll get some stacks over here. I can keep 2 AP there, that's fine. And I'll detonate that with another Fulmination. Oh wait, I needed to use the Ablation. I already used Fulmination, oops. I still have SQUIDFACE. Could also do an AoE there and kill 2, so as maybe slow them. That's 10 mana, I guess. I can't even get them out of there. Oh, you get thralls after fights as well. Okay, that makes sense. Ooh, I got my first signature skill. So I think Madcaster is the caster-based one here, as you can tell from the name. 1 hex radius has a bunch of random effects, but you could also buff them as well. With some healing. Ooh, damage spells cost 30% less mana, that's sick. Madness. Insanity and physical damage. Abilities ignore status resistance, that's pretty cool. Empower. 40% damage and resurgence. But yeah, I gotta go Madcaster for the caster build here. Got some more affinities, and then... magic attacks gain 10% damage. That would only really stack one time though, since his attack is only one hit. So it's not very good on him. Oh, I should be getting experienced leader so that my units gain XP over time, actually. So either some healing or that. I guess I'll lower the upkeep a bit. That would have been pretty helpful early on, honestly. I can't inspect him. Interesting. Oh yeah, I have enough points to like lock it out now? What would that give me? Do I have to abort the spell? What? Is that what I have to do? No. I think that was the opposite of what I was supposed to do. Oops. Well, this new stuff has a learning curve, it seems like. That's a bronze. I should be able to take that. But I don't know about all of that. Holy... I'd have to fight those two separately, though. Oh yeah, that guy. He's going to need some troops. I'll just have him guard that place for now, I guess. Ooh, the Umbral Abyss. Man, that early hut really slowed me down. 10 gold. What does draft give if you're not using it? It's probably either gold or food. Probably get the boosted mana obelisk for some more mana. I can't fight them alone. That would be pretty bad. 540. I need to spam a lot of fulminations as long as they don't have any healers. They have a Bannerman. ×2. That's not gonna work then. I could fight that thing for some XP. You'd think it would be weak to lightning, but I guess not. Skeleton Mage. That should be pretty easy. I just can't take them together right now. So, a bunch of skeletons, bunch of necromancers, and a single banshee. Oh, that's 6 range. Bunch of random stuff. You can actually target it a bit out there as well. I guess I may as well. Morale and insanity, so one of them's going to be turning on each other. Might want to heal up a bit. Move them there and them there. And he got the flank on him too. Well, I guess we take them out pretty easily. And then start fulmination spamming. He might revive banshees. But that'll be a lot of damage in the meantime. Especially with that insanity. That was kind of an awkward spot to have those guys stuck in. I'll just move these guys out of the way. That might not have been the best spot. But I can probably kill 2 or 3 here with an overcharge now. Let's blast them. I think they still have the revive up, and then the dissonance will detonate there. So I guess he can't attack if there's something in melee. But I can do that still. That insanity doing work. 615 power with a Chaos Eater and a Nymph. Probably not yet. So, how do I use the inspired thing? Locks up for 10 turns. Kind of rough, but I kind of want to see what happens. I don't know. How do I see what it gives me? Huh? There's like 10 different things it can give. Maybe it's based on like the type of spell it is? I'm just supposed to memorize that? Doesn't seem like it's any of those. I have no idea, man. Research costs 25% less gold and production, sure. Lightning Torrent, Crow, or Evoker? Not sure. Maybe just Evoker here. I guess the boosted Blacksmith? It's only 2, and I might not be able to get a Forester anyways. Yeah, sure. Guess some more Arcanists for that guy. Oh yeah, that thing's going to be coming at me. I should probably get back down there. The Dread Spider Matriarch. I would lose 4 thralls to give him 20 morale for 12 turns. That's terrible. $230, that doesn't seem too bad. Yeah, he is coming at me. Like, how do I see what it's giving me? I don't understand. Lightning Focus would be pretty good for all the battle mages. Gotta go deal with that infestation. Knowledge per hero, that could actually help a little bit here. Excavate Earthen, probably not. Is my production going down? That takes 10 turns now? That will be boosted in 1 turn, I think? Yeah, so I'll want that then. I guess just something pretty quick that I won't eventually boost. So maybe that. Charge strike, consume chaos. Knights, defenders, bannerman. Little bit of healing, but I could whittle them down. Oh yeah, I can probably pull this guy in as well. Get him a little bit of XP. I can never tell with the white banner, that was a mistake. So I probably do want to spam some fulminations out here. See if I can pull back a bit. What does that guy have? Lightning Blast? 2 stacks of Dissonance, huh? And Electrified. Restore. Inspiring Defense. Probably want to get some healing with that guy. I could actually hit 4 of them with slow, that would be kind of good. Probably want to get them ready to hit the knights when they charge in for the cavalry slayer. Put that on them for some regen. Adjacent, so that's kind of hard to use. I can still put it on a few over here. And then I'm going to try and stack a bunch of dissonance and detonate that for a lot of damage. Could do a random status effect on a bunch of guys here. Probably better than anything else he'll have. I did heal one of them though. Probably want to try and get one of those two. Probably finish him with the detonation now. That is 108. 98, 27 and 21. I can probably kill him with some decent stacks. Oh, that guy's on one of my casters. That's pretty bad actually. My shield unit's almost dead. Okay, so it looks like that doesn't hit my own units. That might hurt quite a bit. Kind of want to keep that unit alive since it's pretty valuable, so I'm just gonna defensive mode it here. Rather have my tier 3 shield healer than one of the tier 1 battle mages. Wait, you can mind control a hero? 48%? 73. Could do that and try to finish the round here. Oh, I can't actually detonate since I only have one overcharge currently with that being inspired. Guy should have a lot of electrify on him, right? Too. That should kill him. Who else do I have? Hero over here. It's not gonna finish him. Have the shield guy. And one battle mage. I don't know if I can finish them. I can probably still do a regular fulmination here. Maybe they'll die to electrified. I guess I'm gonna walk up here in defense mode. So one Arcanist, not too bad I guess. Gotta level in some ranks. So I think I did want to try the tentacle thing now for the constricting focus on my battle mages. Having them have a chance to root stuff and deal damage over time would be pretty cool. And then I could use both the shadow and astral.
Be inspired by the tentacle and see how the limits of
Tier
your
2
flesh
polearm
are
would be
mere
kind of
self-imposed
useful,
restrictions. Caress,
but I
hold,
do want that. I think that's all the same stuff. That one gives 10% damage as well, 20% evasion. Sage Arcanist, 10 to this combat. Oh yeah, I wanted to get experienced leader, so I guess I have to get restore. I guess Inspect is just broken right now. Alright, well, I think that's a pretty good place to stop for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.